disband, dismantle, and dismiss this argument at one go, Madam.
Okay.
Two members of the 14th Finance Commission have refuted the argument of the Finance Minister lock, stock and barrel. Shri Govind Rao and Shri Abhijit Sen gave it in writing that the Commission did not recommend this. Even the chairman of the 14th Finance Commission, Shri Y.V. Reddy Garu, is on record saying that Commission did not recommend this. Let me quote, due to paucity of time, what Shri Govind Rao, member 14th Finance Commission, has said on SCS. He said, and I quote, "The additional terms of reference merely stated that the Commission should take into account the resources available to the successor or reorganized states in accordance with the AP Reorganization Act and the Ministry of Home Affairs notification. That did not require the Commission to deal with the question of against these alleged recommendations. Madam, I have one more irrefutable and undeniable truth and proof to present before this august House. I hope that this will open the eyes of the Finance Minister and the Prime Minister. It was on 15th March 2018, the Minister of Planning, Shri Rao Indrajit Singh, in reply to an unstarred question number 2360 in the Rajya Sabha said, and I quote, Madam, "The 14th Finance Commission, in its recommendations, has not made any specific reference not to confer special category status to any state." So, Honourable Finance Minister, kindly stop misleading the people by twisting facts. Conference motion been initiated in less than 1 hour, Madam. Please don't discriminate us here also. We're tired of this type of discrimination.
Yes.
Madam, I have given 7 facts and justifications why special category status should be conferred on Andhra Pradesh. They are, and to recap, assurance by none other than Prime Minister candidate Ms. Modi ji during the 2014 election campaign. Ours is not a demand, Madam. Ours is to implement the cabinet decisions. The BJP manifesto said that it will give SCS for 10 years. Article 4 of the Constitution clearly and categorically says that if state is bifurcated under Article 3, then supplemental, incidental and consequential measures can be taken by Parliament. Written views of members of the 14th Finance Commission and also views of the Chairman of 14th Finance Commission on the special category status. Niti Aayog has issued office memorandum on 17th August 2016, where it was decided to continue SCS to 11 states. The Minister of Planning clearly said that 14th Finance Commission has never recommended not to confer SCS on any state. Even the CMs of Bihar and Puducherry have support granting SCS to Andhra Pradesh, Madam. So with folded hands, I appeal to the Prime Minister and to Finance Minister to please at least now realize this and announce special category status to Andhra Pradesh. Madam Speaker, the BJP, the YSRCP, the Congress and now the Janasena party in Andhra Pradesh are saying that our CM has taken a U-turn and asking for SCS again instead of package, Madam. Let me please go back to 2016. Even after presenting his final and full budget, FM did not give even a single penny under the package, Madam. It is also not true when government of AP officials came to Delhi to discuss with the ministry, did the ministry not say that the government of India is not agreeable for 90-10 on externally aided projects, Mr. Finance Minister? Instead, they were told that central assistance will be provided by a way of repayment of loans for EAP projects in the ratio of 70-30, that too only till 2020, to the extent of 15,000 crores. And this too by putting the FRB under the state head, madam, and stressing out our borrowing capacity. See how many conditions approved the Northeast Industrial Development Scheme with a financial outlay of 3,000 crores to Northeast states up to March 2020. The incentives that are given are for capital investment, to access credit, interest incentive, GST reimbursement, IT reimbursement, transport, employment, and other incentives. But when we are asking to extend the same to us, the FM is silent. He's not saying anything about it. Here again, we have been misled, and therefore this promise remains unfulfilled. Speaker, Madam, Section 46(3) of the AP Reorganization Act talks about special development package for backward districts of Andhra Pradesh. This emanates from the assurances given by the Prime Minister, but this assurance has been diluted in the Act. The assurance was to provide package on the lines of KBK districts in Odisha and Bundelkhand in MP and UP. If you look at all the economic and human development indicators, it reveals that all 7 backward districts in Andhra Pradesh are closer to SCS states rather than to other southern states, madam. But the Modi regime has given just 1,050 crores for 7 districts over a 3-year period. It is not in line with what has been given to KBK and Bundelkhand package. KBK was given 5,500 crores and Bundelkhand was given 7,200 crores each to UP and MP. And if you calculate per capita allocation, it's mind-boggling to tell you, madam. Madam, under the Bundelkhand package, the per head allocation of 4,115 per head was made, whereas for AP, the per head allocation is just 428 rupees, madam, 1/10 of what was given to the other regions, madam. So what has government of India given to AP is a pittance, madam. Why are we being given just 1/10 of what was given in Bundelkhand on a per It's a shame. Therefore, this promise also remains unfulfilled. Madam, we are even deprived in distribution of assets. If you look at sections 50, 51, and 56, there's a huge discrepancy in right to recover tax arrears and sharing of liability or of refund of tax arrears. This has resulted in 3,820 crores lost to Andhra Pradesh, madam. There's a great delay in apportionment of institutions under Section 68 of the Act, and the AP Bhavan is yet to be divided between the two, madam. Madam, on revenue deficit, there's a dispute with regard to the quantum. Madam, I'm not yielding. I'm not yielding, madam.
Why are you putting a time limit on this?
Madam, I'm not yielding, madam. Madam, this is a no confidence motion, madam.
Yes. This is the initiation.
Madam, yes. There's a dispute with regard to the quantum of amount between the government of AP and the government of India. The revenue deficit 138 crores only, but the bone of contention is this, madam. Madam, the CAG put the figure at 16,078 crores and approved it also, madam. The Ministry of Finance made its own valuation and somehow put the figure at 7,500 crores without any justification. The PMO reduced it further to 4,117 crores, again without any explanation, madam. So So now the FM says he can only give 138 crores pending for us, whereas we're waiting for more than 12,000 crores to settle this account, madam. How is it justified? How is it justified? Secondly, as I said earlier, the government of India has increased devolution of funds from 32% to 42%. But you also have to remember, there are cesses, such as the Krishi Kalyan cess, the Swachh cess, the higher education cess, and other cesses. If you look at how much government of India collected through above cesses and other surcharges under direct and indirect taxes in 2016-17, it is quite mind. The BJP is saying that 22,113 crores have been given to AP alone as revenue deficit. It is wrong, madam. The 14th Finance Commission has also recommended revenue deficit of 4,519 crores to Kerala, 11,716 crores to West Bengal. They are all statutory allocations, madam. But the tragedy is that even after 5 years of award period of the 14th Finance Commission, AP is the only state which will remain revenue deficit, except for the 11 special category states, madam. So it's very clear where we belong financially, madam. So the BJP wanted to equate AP with the northeastern states, not willing it to bring it on par with the southern states. How is it justified, madam? Please tell us, how is it justified? Madam, the government of India says that 8,800 crores worth of EAP projects were approved for Andhra Pradesh. But the government of India has not issued any guidelines. When guidelines are not issued, nothing can be spent, madam. So government of AP is paying the interest of 5 crores on approved loans without guidelines having been framed. Government of AP has asked for routing them through NABARD. But again, we are not aware, madam. We cannot find any such reference. To route funds through SPV and FRBM also will be borne by the state, madam, which further burdens our financial capabilities. So it's totally a delay tactics by the finance minister, madam. Sorry, madam. Madam, facts and figures are very hard to remember, sir, so we definitely do need to use papers. On 13,742 crores given to Andhra Pradesh, madam, the Honourable Finance Minister and the President of AP BJP unit have been trumpeting through press conferences that they have given 13,472 crores. And they have also said that they have given such huge amount to any other state. Let me explain in a minute what they have given and under which head they have given it, madam. Madam, they are saying that they've given 13,472 crores. But actually, out of 16,000 crores revenue deficit, they've given 3,900 crores, madam. For Polavaram, project cost is 58,000 crores, but they've given 6,764 crores, madam. They've given 576 crores for 11 institutions. Money has been given for institutions under Section 93 and Schedule 13 of the AP Reorganization Act. Money has been given for new capital as directed under Section 94(3) of the AP Reorganization Act. Money has been given for backward districts as directed under Section 46(3) of the AP Reorganization Act. Madam Speaker, they are saying that they have given 13,472 crores. I agree. But they have given it under compulsion as mandated by the AP Reorganization Act. So to say that they have given this money to AP without mandate is a ridiculous comment. They have given because they are mandated to give it, but it is riddled with deceit and woefully short of being adequate. It certainly builds no confidence and no trust. Madam Speaker, Section 94(3) says that the financial support for creation of essential facilities in the new capital of AP would be provided by the Government of India. The estimates were made. Madam, 43,000 crores is required over a period of 5 years to construct essential infrastructure in Amaravati. But for the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel statue in Gujarat, madam. 3,000 crores is the cost for Chhatrapati Shivaji statue in Maharashtra, madam. But you've given us 1,500 crores to build an entire capital, madam. I'm not saying you shouldn't give that money, fine, whether the sources are from the government or from somewhere else. But the fact is, statues are getting more funding than the entire capital city of Andhra Pradesh, madam. Madam, the PM is constructing Dholera city in Gujarat, madam. It is 80 kilometers away from Ahmedabad. Dholera would be twice the size of Delhi, which took 1,000 years to grow to what it is now. Dholera is proposed to be 6 times bigger than Shanghai. Is it wrong for the enterprising people of Andhra Pradesh, capital of Kazakhstan, madam? Is it not true, Mr. Prime Minister? Madam, I wish to bring to your notice and to the notice of the House that an amount of $68 billion has been spent on building the capital of Kazakhstan in Astana, madam. How can Amaravati be built with 1,500 crore rupees, madam? Thirdly, the government of AP pooled 33,000 acres of land through the pooling method, which is one of its kind in India, the value of which is more than 50,000 crores, madam. More than 30,000 farmers have given up their land, madam. And they are counting on our government and the government.
More half an hour. I have already given you. Now you wrap up.
Yes. Madam,
yes.
Just 10 minutes, madam. Thirdly, the government of AP pulled, for Navi Mumbai, they are giving 48,000 acres to ease the pressure on Mumbai, madam. Now the opposition parties are criticizing why should you have 33,000 acres. But the moot point is, what are you doing to those farmers who have sacrificed their land for the capital, madam? Madam, Amaravati has been given 2,500 crores, but out of this, 1,000 has been completed, and UCs have been submitted for 32% of the work for the UGD, madam. Madam, it's okay. These are all the copies of the UCs, madam. We'll be happy to submit them to whoever wants to take a look at them. Madam, it is 4 years' work. In 1.5 years, we've completed 32%. We've submitted UCs for works to the tune of 330 crores. This is for the UGD in Guntur, madam. The BJP is saying that only 8% has been spent. It is wrong. BJP says that only 12% funds have been spent so far. It is wrong, madam. Raising the bogey of UCs and suspecting and unnecessarily tarnishing the image of our CM is not acceptable, madam. Recently, 350 crores have been recommended afresh by the Finance Ministry, and the RBI released it on February 9th, 2018. But the PMO stopped giving clearance on 15th February, so the funds have gone back to the RBI, madam. As I said earlier, through the AP reorganization bill, both the national parties have played havoc with its provisions and its wording, madam. This was the strategy of the Congress, to leave room in the wording to legally back out of the commitments at a later date. And BJP, instead of opposing this, supported these, binding them to fulfill the commitments and assurances of the Act. We demand that the provisions of the AP Reorganization Act should be fulfilled in letter and spirit, madam, without taking shelter under these ambiguous words. The point I'm trying to drive at is whatever has been given as mandated by the AP Reorganization Act or as per the award of the 14th Finance Commission, which has also been given to other states. So there is nothing special or exclusively given for AP. In the last budget, madam, I made a comment. Specifically for AP, we received 1,800 crores, which is less than the collections of the Bahubali cinema that is famous in India, madam. So it is not charity, madam. It's mandatory. You have not shown any magnanimity or showered your blessings on us in the form of additional allocations. It is the mandate given to you by the Act and the Commission. Any government at the centre has to do it. And you have not given a single penny as part of any of the assurances given by then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on the floor of Rajya Sabha, madam. This is what the people of AP are demanding. While we are asking to implement the assurances, the FM and Mr. Hari Babu, former head of AP BJP, are telling what they have given under AP Reorganization Act.
Nobody's name will be taken like this. No, I'm sorry. No,
when we are asking about assurances, they're talking about AP Reorganization Act, madam. When we talk about meager allocations given under various provisions of AP Reorganization Act, they say that thousands of crores
Yes,
are
now
proposed
you
under
have to
various
conclude.
projects. Coming, madam, I'm coming to it.
Yes.
Madam, if we ask one thing, they reply another thing, madam. This spit and run won't work anymore, madam. We are not asking them to deposit 15 lakhs in the bank account of every citizen in Andhra Pradesh, madam. We're only demanding our rights, madam.
Okay.
Madam, let me skip to the. I'll just come, madam.
Yes.
Madam, the infrastructure points I'm skipping, Mr. Ramohan will take them up. Let me get to the escalation process we followed, madam. I'm just concluding in a little bit. TDP waited for 4 long years and 5 budgets of the central government. No justice has been done to the state of Andhra Pradesh, madam. We have been requesting, forcefully requesting, demanding, protesting, and finally threatening and walking out of the government and the NDA, where our 2 ministers resigned from the cabinet, madam. In order to bring it to the attention of the Parliament, which decided the fate of Andhra Pradesh in 2014 by bifurcating the state unscientifically and in an undemocratic manner as a last resort, we decided to disrupt Parliament, which is a part of the democratic process. A weapon. I'm not saying nothing undemocratic. It is undemocratic. Lights are closed, the doors are locked, the cameras are shut off. What do you call it? You call it
We are not opposing the bifurcation.
everything was done
We are saying
process.
how it was done. How it was done, we are
Now
commenting on that.
conclude.
How it was done, we are commenting on that. We are facing problems because of that.
It is done in the most undemocratic manner.
You have to stand
Just
with
Rakesh
us.
Singh ji.
You have to stand with
No,
us.
he is not completing. It's
You have to
okay.
stand with us.
I will take.
We are facing the problems before.
Complete your thing. Jaidev.
Finance Commission is taken as a shield for not giving SCS. GST is taken as shield for not giving industrial incentives. Party funding will take, paltry funding will take 20 to 30 years for completing the institutions.
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
Modi regime has been
Now
saying
conclude.
that they are still evaluating the railway zone, studying feasibility of the integrated steel
Yes.
plant at Kadapa, apart from other
Okay.
issues. While we are protesting the government to deliver their promises,
Okay.
the BJP
Yes.
has been delaying, misleading, colluding with our rival parties in Andhra Pradesh, and it has